Hello, welcome to our December video. Oh my goodness. We're talking about submissions. Crazy. We're here. Query letters hopefully written. Manuscripts ready to go. If it's not, it's okay. Take your time. It's better to do it right than to rush in. But if you are ready, awesome. Just know going in, publishing is an industry where you get lots of rejections, even good people. You hear all these stories about famous authors who got dozens of rejections before their very, very popular books were published. Happened with Harry Potter. One of the biggest franchises of my lifetime was rejected many times before somebody said, yeah, we'll try that. So don't be discouraged. It happens to everybody. If you get a rejection letter, lick your wounds for a second, get back up. Submit somewhere else. Submit to other places. It's going to take a lot of perseverance. But you miss all the shots you don't take. You just got to keep on going without a loss of enthusiasm for what you're doing. So if you really have invested in your work and you really believe in it, then you'll keep going because you believe in it. Simple as that. So one of the biggest things that's going to help you for success is doing a little bit of research about the places that you submit. There's some great websites, Submission Grinder, Query Tracker, a lot of different places that you can find places to submit and do a little research. So different places accept different things. So if it's a fantasy sci-fi imprint of a publisher, don't send your historical fiction unless it has a sci-fi element to it or something like that. Don't send your children's book to a place that only accepts adult manuscripts, that sort of thing. Read the submission guidelines super carefully. Format your manuscript just like they want it. They're all going to be maybe a little different, so make sure you're doing it just how they want it, following all the rules and guidelines, because they'll use any reason to just check it out. Say, hey, they can't listen. They didn't listen. Next. So doing your homework, making sure you realize what it is that certain publishers or agents want. Keeping track of where you've submitted is a great idea, so you can follow up. Often, don't follow up right away, but give them some time before you follow up. And the other thing that you can think about is the difference between just a direct submission. Some places you can just submit directly to a publisher. Often, for small to mid-sized publishers allow this. And then there's also trying to get an agent, where an agent is a person who can get your work in front of bigger publishers, but they also take a part of your royalties as commission. But they're your representative. They want to see you succeed because they don't get paid unless you succeed. So it's pretty similar submitting to both. You just need to make sure you read the submission guidelines. Agents will often tell you what kind of books they're looking for. Like, I really want young adult, fantasy, sci-fi, or mystery, or I want romance, or horror, whatever genre they're looking for at that time. And also, there's been a lot of people who've had great success with self-publishing. There's a lot of different venues. I've self-published some things through Amazon. It's actually not too bad. You're going to want to make sure that you take the time and you invest what you need to in order to make sure everything is edited and formatted, and you've got a great cover. So those are things that a publisher will do for you. But if you want to self-publish, you got to do those things yourself. So, steeper learning curve. But if it goes well, you keep more of your money. So often, the truth is, publishers take a lot of your profit. But if you do it all yourself and it goes well, then you keep all that profit. So there's a lot of different options out there. It's a great time to publish. It can be scary because there's so much competition, but it's also very satisfying when you finally see the fruits of your labors. It's an amazing feeling. And when somebody tells you they loved what you wrote, makes it all worth it. So, let me know what questions you have. Thanks for joining me. happy writing. Hopefully this isn't the end of your journey, but just one step. You write one book, go write another one. It'll be even better. Best of luck.